off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rose goes in. Really left alone that time. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Now here's Rose. James outside. Back to Rose. It's rebounded by Noah.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Here's James, following the basket by Elgin Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. Cousins with a screen for LeBron. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way. And the dunk by Baylor. On defense, Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Rose passes to Wilkins. Back to Rose to stop the run. Passes it to Wilkins. Rose back up. Howard with a screen on Kobe. The drive by James. No luck.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
LeBron with another miss. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Offensive rebound. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Nash kicks to Irving. Here's Jefferson. Out to Wade. Back to Jefferson. Over Wilkins. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Wade.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Rose dishes to Wilkins. Cousins with a screen on Irving. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. James Harden, he's checked in for Memphis. Hardaway comes in for Derrick Rose. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Davis setting the pick for Nash. The shot misses. Great D that time from Howard. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
20 seconds on the shot.
Memphis leading by 5. Nash the pass to Davis. He feeds it to Wade. From the corner. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point. The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And Irving throws it down.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet. Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together, and you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Paul out there with Pippen. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Anthony. And it's Jefferson in at the center position. Hardaway kicks to Howard. Back to Hardaway. Uncovered. And he knocks down the jumper. Hardaway has got his first points of the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Jefferson, a screen on Hardaway. Paul goes in. And that one's good, Anthony.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And here's Carton for 3. And he gets it to go by Memphis. There's the lob to the hoop.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Here's Paul. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And Memphis leads by 17. Duncan with the screen for Paul. To end the run. And yes, sir, that one drops. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Paul passes to Irving. From outside, off the mark. And so here's Memphis. Here's Duncan. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Baylor, he's checked in for Anthony. Kobe comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Rose in for Chris Paul. And they double up Baylor. Bryant has the open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that. Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
Davis is checked in for Noah.
First team foul. Here's the substitution. Anthony Davis.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Howard's checked in for Duncan. Cousins comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's LeBron in for Kobe. Double team on Rose. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Paul for 3. And that one's good. Paul's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
James outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. LeBron's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And stolen by Cousins. James, that's a 2-pointer. Kept alive. It's stolen by Rose. Irving kicks to Bryant. Outside Irving. This one, oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
And that concludes the first half. Memphis out in front, up 10. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
A nice quarter for Irving. 10-point. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Julius Irving. What a contribution.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Wilkins is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Harden. Then there's Howard. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense. Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little... more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Harden kicks to Rose. Memphis the rebound. Another shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Dominique Wilkins.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
The drive by Anthony, and he jams it with authority. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
There's Rose with the three.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Perfect. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Some changes for Memphis. Duncan, he's checked in for Howard. And Anthony subbed in for DeMarcus Cousins. Memphis also making some changes. Gay comes in for Irving. And Nash is subbed in for Derrick Rose.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Offensive rebound. Memphis leading by 16. Pass to Anthony. From deep. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Harden with the stuff. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut it to the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's...